Hi guys, I saw this Dremel detailer's grip in a local hardware store for about 20 bucks, and I was curious if there's any reason you would use this rather than the Dremel flex shaft since they're at similar price points. So I wanted to make a short video where I test this grip for a while and then give feedback since I've used the Dremel both with and without the Dremel flex shaft for a long time. I'm hoping to find a good reason to have this grip so it wasn't a waste of cash. The detailer's grip is super basic. There's just the grip and the nose cap. The packaging shows it fits onto most models, which is pretty convenient, but I'm also a bit suspicious since the models can vary quite a bit in size and shape. The package also came with a medium-sized engraver and a stencil, which are nice additions. The detailer's grip is meant to aid with precision and comfort, and really I'm looking for the comfort since I think the Dremel on its own is easy enough to be precise, but it's tough to do precise engravings or carvings for long periods of time since you're controlling so much weight and vibration with mostly just your fingertips. An advantage of this grip over the flex shaft is it can be put on cordless tools, since with the flex shaft you need to hang your Dremel, so it doesn't really make sense to use a flex shaft with a cordless tool. So here I'll be mounting it to my Dremel 8220. Tool off and battery out first for safety. I'll just remove the easy twist nose cap, put the grip on so it's not covering any vents or buttons, and then put on the grip's nose cap to secure it. It'd be nice if this nose cap had the easy twist functionality since I use that a lot, but I guess I can just use a wrench to change the bits. I'll test it with engraving some metal shot glasses first, then do some more intense cutting with the 561, and then finally a little bit of wood engraving. At first, to get the general shapes of the stencils onto the glasses, the detailer's grip wasn't too bad, but I definitely didn't feel much of a difference in comparison to using the Dremel on its own. Once I removed the stencils to get the precise engraving, I had a lot of trouble keeping the tool steady. It didn't feel ergonomic, it didn't feel controlled, and I ended up giving up on the glasses since the tool was jumping around and I didn't want to ruin them. I think being able to hold the tool like a pen, whether it's on its own or with a flex shaft, is essential, but this grip you can't really hold it around the nose like you otherwise could. To test if it works for controlling heavier cuts, I used the 561 and I cut through 3/4 inch pine. The control was about equal, if not worse, than cutting without the grip, so still no luck. I finally tried regular wood engraving, and even here I was having trouble keeping control, so it was hard to get any detail. You can't hold the tool as close to the end as you otherwise could, so any movement made a huge difference. Sort of like if you try writing with a pen while holding the pen halfway to the middle. Obviously that's an exaggeration, but you get the point. It did help to transfer some of the weight and control from just your fingertips to the top of your hand, so your hand doesn't get tired as quickly, but I really felt like there was less control, which is a bit disappointing since it's called the detailer's grip. The sense of control was also diminished because I simply could not get the grip on tight enough. There is no way to use a wrench to tighten it on. It's just a round nose cap holding it on, and even if I tightened it as hard as I could, it was still really easy to move the grip around the Dremel, which seems like both an inconvenience and could possibly be dangerous. I tried it on the Dremel 4300 and I had the same issue. These tools have a lot of power and kick to them, and I wouldn't want one spinning or detaching while working on something. Another smaller issue I had was the space here between the grip and the tool, and I don't know why it has this hollow portion since that'll just collect dust while you're working. Again, with the Dremel 4300, it still has this gap. I'm not sure which model, if any, this grip would fit perfectly in. An alternative, if you want precision and comfort for smaller jobs, is just to get a smaller model, like this Dremel Lite here. This model or the Dremel Stylo are way lighter, and although they aren't as powerful, they should do just fine for engraving and detail work. Overall, I wouldn't recommend getting this. I think if you need lightweight and precision, get a smaller tool or just use the flex shaft. This could definitely be useful if you're older or have dexterity issues and can't hold the end of the tool, as I prefer to do. But other than that, I can't really think of another reason to get this. Go ahead and leave it in the comments if you like this attachment or you have any ideas of what it's actually useful for. Alright, well thanks for watching guys. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please subscribe or like this video to help out the channel, and feel free to check out my wood carving videos. As always, I'll see you next time.